Okay, now that we have the pieces pretty well taken care of, as I mentioned before, we still need to do a couple of touch-ups from the areas where we took it off the sprue. For the most part, most of these are going to be fairly simple. On the arm, all I have to do is touch up this one piece right here. Now what I also want to do with the arm is I want to look at my highlighting and make sure that that's as even as can possibly be. It's very easy to touch it up at this point and to flip the piece around to make sure that everything and anything is taken care of. Now, it's going to go the same way on the second arm too. See that we have a little spot there that we have to touch up. Again, not much of a big deal. Now on this one I have to do a little bit more of a touch-up on my highlighted areas. It being under the sprue a little bit made it a little bit harder. So I can check for any of the areas that I want toned down a little bit. Now on the head, you can actually see where I've added some foiling to it so that I can give the eyes a shiny glossy look. And of course, I want to be careful of the edges and kind of paint it all in there. And I want to take a look at the bottom of the neck, just in case somebody can peer down in there and see a little bit of it. Now as far as the legs go, because it was from the top and the feet, there's very little, if anything, that would have to be touched up. Maybe a little bit right on the outer edge right there. So I can definitely do a little bit of a touch up here just in case, but normally this isn't even an issue. This will all be hidden by the chest, which we'll get to last. Now on this piece, we cut along the bottom. Which we definitely want to touch up. We want to check inside these grooves to make sure that we gotten them all okay, and of course I missed a little bit of one. So get in there right now, touch that up, make sure there are no little pinholes missing, and of course we have to touch up the top a little bit. Now the last piece, of course, is the chest. And this one probably be the most dramatic because there's a couple of pieces where it went together that left a little bit of white, so we want to touch that up. Right around the arm sockets, just in case. Now as far as the belt goes, we definitely want to double check on the belt, because that always seems to be a little bit of an issue. So I'll take out the snake bite one last time. Now if you have too big of a gap, you can always throw on a little bit of green stuff onto this to take care of it. And of course, the one modification that we do to the gun is we take off the piece where it's going to be held in somebody's hand. I went ahead and added an extended barrel onto it of my own design, and that's already all taken care of. And the next step will be to fully assemble everything. So once again, we'll just make sure that everything looks good, that we didn't miss anything, so that we can start putting it right together.